Have you ever noticed how there are certain people that you can be around and you don't even need to say a single word? There's just a certain power to being in their presence, and vice versa. This is sometimes the nature of relationships. They become non-logical. They become less about thought and more about feeling and experience. I was discussing something like this with an associate, and the idea came about that once you reach a certain level, call it what you will, you can be around somebody and you can feel the alchemy that they're doing. Some of you will know what I'm talking about, perhaps some of you won't. But perhaps when you catch a feeling of this, you translate your alchemy accordingly. And then perhaps you notice that they do the same again. This is an advanced conversation, whether we recognize it as such or not. And I found myself trying to explain this in a metaphorical level, in a symbolic way, to get the point across even more deeply. And in my mind's eye, I saw two bottles with different substances. Perhaps one had fruit in it, perhaps the other had vegetables. One was a dark brown color, the other was a grayish green color. And inside these bottles were bubbles of carbonation. And the carbonation, though coming from different places, was rising from the bottles and was meeting as a singular cloud in the atmosphere above the bottles. And I think this is a perfect metaphor for the nature of more advanced practices and more subtle relationships. So when you are interacting with people, perhaps take some time to study the other conversations that you're having. Pay attention to the chemical reactions that take place in your mind's eye. Pay attention to the chemical reactions within your emotions, and consider how much that has to do with what the other person is doing. Anyway, that's all for this one. Hope you have a good rest of the day, wherever you may be. Maybe perhaps leave a comment below. Let me know if you have experienced something like this as well. Perhaps you have no clue what I'm talking about and you think all of this is nonsense. Either way, I'd love to hear from you. Perhaps think about joining the Discord if you enjoy talking about things like this, and consider perhaps checking out playlists as well. We have a lot of subjects like these on the channel. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.